goal. Interlol. Look, basically, again, you can see it, I'm nervous. I've been nervous for the past 10 minutes. So nervous, in fact, that I've actually just completely changed my whole act. I went to the DJ 10 minutes ago and I said, mate, I've got an idea that I want to pitch to you. And I told him the idea. And he said, mate, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Why are you doing that? But I'll give you one bit of advice, mate, and that's just don't crack a boner. Take his advice into play. I'm not going to crack a boner, hopefully. And what I'm going to do for you is a literal interpretation in literal forms of a video on YouTube. It's got 3 million views. It's a 50-year-old man in his Speedos, dancing in a very ritualistic manner. And I don't know, I just needed something to calm my nerves, so I'm going to have a crack, and we'll see how it goes.
There's no other place in this universe like hedonism too. None. You heard that. Now, ladies, I can't tell you,
Let me take it back. Give me a minute and I'll be right back.
I got enough to say. Terrence, BlackBeachRead.com. The more they weekend, hedonism too. Be there.
Well, I gotta do and then number one people in the game.
The wild women, the ripping and the tearing, the ripping and the tearing.
Take it all off!
I had sex the other day. No, that's a joke. Look, it's pretty hard being the hairiest man in college. You're really sweaty all the time. And, you're physically remarkably unattractive. And, and sometimes it's really embarrassing when your mate walks into your room and he's like, mate, I'm confusing your teddy that's sitting up on your shelf with you. I told my mates 3 days ago that I was going to do Interlol. Going to have a crack, and they laughed at me. They laughed in my face. And they said, mate, you're consistently the least funny person in the whole of the college. I was like, that's fine, mate, that's fine, but I'm going to overcome that. I've got incessant charm, and I just self-deprecate myself so much. I dance naked in front of 400 people. And, that's surely got to be worth something. They said, mate, look, honestly, any grown, hairy man who, tells people that he's got a teddy in his room at age 19 is a grown, hairy man who will never, ever have sex again. So I'll take that in my stride. Look, the two redeeming factors were, first of all, I knew that whatever I did, it was going to be a lot better than whatever Sancta did. I actually realised that's the best way to get laughs. If you pay out one college, everyone just ruins it. It's brilliant. And I also noticed that Mendelbaum have already done their comedy routine. It was their ensemble vocals 2 weeks ago. Oh, come on, think about me. Seriously, Wonderwall, I've never heard a cover of that before. But look, I figured I should actually, talk about something. So I became a little bit more informed, and I picked up the Honeyswire election edition. And, although half of us couldn't give a single flying fuck about student elections, I gave it a read to broaden my horizons, and I realised 2 things. First of all, every single university politician is a wanker. Second of all, I noticed there is an exception to that rule, and that man is a man called Independent Ian. Now, he's running for SRC president, and if you look at the range of policies that the SRC presidents are putting in, they're all going for no, HECS during summer and winter schools, and more affordable student housing so they can come join us, and elections report. Oh, come on, give it a break. And basically, I was amazed. Ian had one whole policy, and that was, I will not annoy you during the election period. Vote for me. unashamedly I say, Ian is the greatest student politician who has ever run in the history of the SRC. Like, what a bloke. He's actually our, like, version of Psy, you know, like Gangnam Style fame. Like, they're both ridiculously classy-looking Asian men. And they're also, like, first, I can't figure out with both of them whether they're just really, 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 really stupid or whether they're just taking the piss so far it's not even funny anymore. Like, I've got no idea. And, you know, like, there are other few, like, ones that stood out. There was a guy who was running for the country ticket, and the only things that he had on his resume under his SRC thing were, knows when to hold them. He does know when to fold them. He kind of knows when to walk away, but he does know how to run. And I thought that's inspiring as well. But then you just look at some other candidates and they just got, under their resume, one of the only things was, is a good bloke. But I'm going to vote for him. So what you do, look, I'm not going to actually get up here and tell you exactly how to vote beat for Honey. But I'm not affiliated with Honey at all, but anyway. You know, and like independent Ian, just give him a chance. You know, it's alright. I added him on Facebook, he still hasn't accepted my request, but yes, he'll do it. So now, look, basically I just wanted to get up here and inform you all, just let you know a little bit extra about how it all works, so that when you walk up to vote, and you see that guy with a voice ticket, just, you can look him in the eye. You can stare him in the eye and say, mate, fuck off, I'm voting for you. Thank you.